My name is John Sword. I have a question for the group for the motion. If we find ourselves in a situation, and I hope this never happens, that terrorist attacks significantly increase, would that change your argument, or that's irrelevant to this question?
That's a great question.
No, I don't think I would. Everyone to have reviewed the way that the NSA should go about its business says it should go about it in a targeted way, and that the key to protecting the country is not through suspicionless surveillance of everyone, but through very targeted efforts directed at those who are doing us harm. I think that's the lesson of the two review groups who reviewed this program. That's the conclusion that the President himself has come to, and I think that's what's also consistent with our constitutional values.
So you're saying it's never going to be a matter of degree, it's an absolute?
I think when you're talking about bulk collection, yes.
Let me go to the other side just to see if they have a response to that. You've already, to some degree, answered that, but John, if you want to take it on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that shows how unreasonable the other side's position is that no matter how much the security threat goes, they are unwilling to bend and allow certain kinds of searches. I think that choice is actually allowed to us under the Fourth Amendment by saying reasonable searches and seizures. I was there on 9/11, and we were confronted by an enemy that snuck into the country, communicated by email and phone calls. How did we even find them? How did we even know they were all hijackers together? We looked at exactly this kind of data to piece it together. Of course, this is going to be the way we would need to catch such people in the future. Look at what our great terrorist enemy now is. I'm really worried, actually. I think the threat is much greater now than it was earlier because we have an enemy, ISIS, that controls a lot of territory, population, sophisticated weapons, and is beheading Americans abroad, and we are doing very little about it. I think we need to have such kind of programs in effect to stop them from getting over here.
Okay. You know, the more you're using your 9/11 credential, the more I'm thinking I have to unleash Alex's critique from before. But Elizabeth Wydra.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, especially when you bring up a lot of these very frightening scenarios, I think it's important to remember that, as Alex pointed out earlier, these bipartisan commissions that have access to the classified data have not found that this bulk data collection has led to the prevention of an imminent attack. You know, I think I might take a slightly softer position than Alex on this in the sense that the Fourth Amendment doctrine does allow for exigent circumstances, exceptions to a warrant requirement, and that's very, very narrowly circumscribed.
So you don't think we're in that? You don't think we're in that now?
I don't think we're in that now, and I don't think the bipartisan commissions that have access to this classified information think that we're in that position now.
Let me go to another. Unless you want to respond, like Stuart, go on.
Let me just take briefly. The last 10 years, this program has not produced an enormous number of successes. It is designed for an attack from a safe haven that is carefully planned. We've had 10 years in which we've wiped out the safe havens. We put boots on the ground in Afghanistan to make sure that al-Qaeda could not plan attacks there. Only now is there a new safe haven where we can't put boots on the ground. We are in a different world, and the idea that this program might not have been particularly effective in a time when there was no safe haven does not tell us what it will be like in the future.